Most people don't fail at making money. They fail at using their life. This book asks one uncomfortable question. What if saving everything costs you everything?
Die with zero. Getting all you can from your money and your life. Chapter 1. Optimize your life. This book is not about increasing your money. It is about increasing your life. Bill Perkins maintains that life ought to be weighed not by the amount of money one acquires, but by the experiences one has. The majority of people spend their lifetimes planning for the future and thereby delay living in the present. People work, save, and defer pleasure, thinking that time is unlimited. But time is the only resource that we can never regain. Money, however, is something that can often be made later. Perkins sees life as an optimization problem. Total life satisfaction is to be maximized over time. The people make the most significant error of optimizing money rather than time. Health, energy, and physical ability deteriorate with age, and many experiences are only feasible during certain periods of life. Living as if life were infinite is not being careful. It is being short-sighted. Main idea: focus on optimizing your experiences rather than just your finances. Chapter 2. Invest in experiences. Experiences shouldn't be viewed as costs. Rather, they are investments. Experience provides value not only at the moment, but also later on through what Perkins refers to as memory dividend. Each time you remember, relive, or share an experience, you get additional value from it. When you retire, it's not your money that sustains you, but your memories. There are several reasons for this incredible impact of investing in experiences early in life. Memory dividends keep providing value for a long time. Youth gives you the ability to enjoy things cheaply. Health and energy are at their peak. The same experience at 30 would result in much more lifetime fulfillment than at 80. Main idea: start early in investing in experiences. Money can always be earned. Life cannot. Chapter 3. Why die with zero? The society is always questioning, what if you run out of money? But Perkins offers a very different question. What if you run out of life first? Most of the time, people end up dying with large amounts of savings. At that stage, even if they wanted to, they usually don't have the health or energy to turn money into enjoyable experiences. People who die with zero haven't necessarily had a wild time with their money or acted irresponsibly. It is all about using your resources in such a way that you and your money will run out simultaneously. Any money that hasn't been spent is basically the life potential that hasn't been used. Main idea: money left at death equals experiences never lived. Chapter 4. How to spend your money. It's not really a matter of how much you spend that is most important, but rather when you do your spending. The same sum of money can produce timing is important. Perkins suggests that the spending pattern should be aligned with the stages of one's life. Use money when it gives you the highest return of value, and thereby you will be the happiest throughout your life. Main idea: A lot of money at a bad time doesn't do any good. It's a waste of your life energy. Chapter 5. What about the kids? People usually save so much that they in the end leave their kids a big inheritance. However, Perkins makes a case that money which is given too late becomes powerless. If help is provided earlier, when the person can make a real difference in their life, it is really much more influential, as opposed to a simple inheritance that one just hoards all through their life. Something that is more precious than even the money are the times that you spend together. Playful and happy moments, creating a close bond solving difficulties and challenges alongside each other, having a positive and encouraging role model during their growth. Main idea: instead of giving an inheritance, please consider giving your children the gift of your presence and support during your lifetime. Chapter 6. Balance your life. It is not advisable to live as the ant does. Neither should you live as the grasshopper does. Complete discipline results in a life that is not really lived. Complete indulgence results in insecurity. People, for the most part, tend to save and work excessively, thus indefinitely postponing their happiness. To be balanced is to make conscious choices between work, play, rest. Main idea: the good life is a product of planning and not of automatic behavior. Chapter 7. Time bucket your life. Perkins proposes that one should split their life into different time buckets and assign priorities to each of the buckets, such as 0 to 12 years, 13 to 22 years, 23 to 32 years, 33 to 42 years, 43 to 52 years. Some activities have an expiry date. If you wait too long, you will lose them forever. Main idea: someday is not limitless. Chapter 8. Know your peak. Everyone has a peak in terms of their body, mind, or energy. After the peak, the activities are no longer that exciting. The biggest mistake is to use your best years to get money, instead of using them to get experiences. Main idea: don't exchange your best years for a fat wallet. Chapter 9. Be bold, not foolish. What the philosophy suggests is that you should be brave but not careless. Plan carefully. Keep a safety buffer. However, do not allow fear to control your life. The biggest risk is not making a mistake. The greatest risk is not living at all. Conclusion: a desirable aim. It's a goal, not a strict mathematical equation to die with 0. You may be not perfect to accomplish it, but trying for it results in a more abundant and satisfying life. Ultimately, life isn't about how much is left in your bank account, but rather, it's about what you have in your memories. Remember, the real riches of your life are the experiences you had, not the money you kept.
In the end, money unused is just time you never lived. Subscribe for more books that change how you think about life.